Hello guys and welcome to my channel. I am Rassi and today we will be testing the 12 GB RTX 3060 playing some Fortnite. Now this card is not overclocked as you can see here and it is the Gaming X version. Over here on the left hand side we will be pairing that with the Ryzen 5 5600 and 16 GB of 3600 speed memory. First off, we have competitive settings, so that is 1080p with performance mode on, and I have set everything to low except the view distance is set to medium. So as you guys can see, we are currently in the Simpsons season of Fortnite. So if you guys want me to make a newer version, maybe some time has passed, just let me know in the comments down below and I'll redo the entire test. Okay, let's start the counting. Come on, no, I'm missing all of these shots, so bad. Pretty sure that was just a bot. And then I think there's another guy in here actually. Okay, yeah, there is. Yeah, there we go. Almost died there. So as you guys can see, so far we are running, I'll say close to 200 FPS. And I mean, it's more than playable with absolutely no problems. I've also not experienced any stuttering so far. So we'll see if that changes. Okay, I just want to heal, so hopefully this guy leaves me. Otherwise, we'll see what we can do now. GG's. Ooh, this guy's coming straight to me. Give me a wall, buddy. I really need to just dip and find some heals. Okay, we have some people fighting up ahead here. Let's take cover behind this tree. Oh, there we go. Now, something I have noticed with Fortnite is it is definitely a more CPU heavy game. As you guys can see when you look at the top left, the CPU is working a decent amount harder than the graphics card. So technically I guess you could pair this processor with maybe a slightly weaker graphics card or get a slightly stronger processor. But as you guys will see later on when we change the settings, most likely the roles will swap. Somebody's over there. I don't think I can shoot through the wall. I'm pretty sure this is just an AI. You know what, actually maybe not, unless AI have learned how to build full 1x1s. There's another guy. I think that might have been another bot. Let's see what happens when we take out Homer Simpson. Ooh, a mythic tactical. I'm definitely not gonna complain about that. As you guys can see, so far a decent amount into the game, we are averaging 213 FPS. Now, to be completely honest, that's more than playable. You're not gonna have any problems with that. Ooh, hold up, somebody's running there. Let me just quickly miss all of my shots. Oh no, that's not good. GG's. That is definitely a real player this time. I'm just afraid he's gonna try and shoot me down here. We have another guy back there. There we go. Okay, this guy's gonna get beamed now if he peeks me one more time. So we have another guy pulling up on us. But these guys teaming. I swear these guys are teaming on me. No, GG's. But okay, so as you guys can see, an average FPS of 210. I mean, absolutely more than playable, no complaints. Now for our second test, I have the settings cranked way up. Let's say you want to be a streamer, you maybe want to host fashion shows or just compete in them. You're gonna have to put up your graphics just to make sure that everything loads in properly, that everything looks good, and also that the stream can see what's going on. So for that, we are still on 1080p, but I've put it over to DirectX 12. All of the weird settings are off because this obviously isn't one of the strongest graphics card. And then all of the normal settings like shadows, view distance, all of these we've put to epic. Now ray tracing is still off and we've left the reflex latency on boost. As you guys can immediately see, the graphics card is now being pushed way harder than the CPU, like I predicted earlier. And I must say, so far this FPS actually looks quite impressive. So you already know we're dropping into the same place to make sure we get roughly the same experience. Why did I do that? Okay, that was not supposed to happen. And luckily that was just a bot. And I must say, so far I forgot to start. Let's start the FPS counter. This FPS so far is completely impressive. I did not expect to get this high FPS. Now you can definitely feel it is lower than the performance mode, but for how it looks and for how it feels, I'm honestly impressed. How did I miss those last shots? I want to take this revolver. This thing is so good. I can't see anything. Okay, yeah, luckily this guy was low. And then there is another player just over here. I think he's on the roof. Yes, he is. I just need to hit him once with this gun. This thing does so much damage. I think he's healing. I swear I just hit him for 100, right? So would I prefer this over the performance mode if I'm actually trying to perform? Definitely not. When streaming, I might actually use this, especially if you're going to do fashion shows and so on in creative. The FPS will be even higher, so you will have absolutely no problems to do whatever you want to. There's a guy there, absolutely beamed him. See, this is the perfect time to use our shockwave. And I think we might have just booked ourselves a trip to the lobby. Let's just show him the backside. We are one tap. Hopefully we can get away here. I don't think he's chasing us. Okay, let's quickly switch seats and pop this mini. Okay, I'm gonna need to find some heals before I can fight anybody now. Hold up, I'm pretty sure if you speak to these guys, they actually give you heals, don't they? There we go. Think I see a chest up ahead. Okay, and these bandages will definitely do. There is another chest here I quickly want to get. So we have one guy over there. I think somebody is still down here, but I'm not sure. Hopefully we don't get shot in the back. We definitely have a few very good players in this lobby. Let's go. This revolver is actually so good. He didn't see us, but I'm pretty sure he did. Now it's just finding a way to get around this guy. Oh, and that's gonna do it for us. Let's push up. There we go. Yeah, he almost had me. And this guy had all of the loot. Let's go. I think we might have to drop the revolver, sadly. I just want to make sure we have rotation for if we reach endgame. I'm pretty sure that was an AI. Let's see, in this bush, I mean the FPS seems unchanged. I remember there was a few seasons ago where when you got into a bush, the FPS would just completely drop all the way off. Think we might have to do an early rotate here. Ooh, and here's some extra shockwaves. I will definitely take those. Then the next zone is completely out of the current storm. So I think if I set up here, everybody should rotate to me. Okay, so one guy is over there. And the other one is just slightly more to our right there. You can see him running. I want to make sure I cut this guy off before he gets in the zone. I think he's trying to use a chug. The zone's gonna take care of him for us, I believe. There we go. And only the bot left. I can't believe we've actually won a game. There we go. GG. So there you have it. 200 FPS on performance mode and 125 on the epic settings.